action pets gaming.
Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Crafting all night, get ready to build, get ready to build. Let's make it right, let's make it right, gonna make it right. Let's make it right, let's make it right, gonna make it right. Get ready to build, let's make it right, let's make it right, let's make it right, gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, no stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, crafting all night. Get ready to build, let's make it right, let's make it right, gonna make it right.
Well, good Tuesday morning to you on this December the 23rd of 2025. And I've got about, exactly 10 a.m., at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still sitting there in the past, and some of you are somehow out there in the future. But whatever present you happen to be in as you're catching this, well, I do hope it's going good for you. All right, we are doing some more Satisfactory today. We're getting close to what I think is the final elevator. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. And we will be getting back into No Man's Sky very soon. It'll be interesting because I haven't played since October. I looked at my Steam page and I'm like, oh, really? Has that much time gone by? But, you know, sometimes it's good to take a break, you know, get some ideas, do some things. Let the game settle in to do what it's going to do for a little bit. Of course, until the next update. But hey. All right. It is a Tuesday. We're usually pretty low-key here on Tuesdays. Most people are working. We got the holiday stuff coming up. So I know people are very busy right now. And I expect a mellow scene today. So, let's get into it. We have got a bunch of stuff to do as usual. Always stuff to do in this game. Too much stuff to do in this game. I need cable. I think that was the last thing I was doing. I did some work on this morning. A little bit the other day. But I've been at a lot of stuff I had to get done yesterday, and I was hoping to get back in time to do a stream, but as per usual, my plans were interrupted by life. Alright, let's try and get a little comfy here. Kick back, relax. Listen to some Lux, L-U-X, on YouTube currently. Freaking awesome, awesome stuff. Thank you, Lux, for allowing me to use your music. I appreciate it. I've sent a few people over your way, I know. Everyone's always like, what music is this? I'm like, you gotta check out Lux. Lux is the stuff. Got that Vangelis vibe, that Blade Runner vibe. Like, they did a real, like, I'm almost like, is this Vangelis? But, like, tweaking their own stuff. And then calling themselves something else. That would be cool. It is not, but I'll tell you, Lux does an amazing job at recreating that vibe. Very, very good job. All right, let's grab some cable. Let's take a look at our Fixmas stuff. We are quickly approaching the end of the Fixmas stuff, I would imagine. Alright, let's grab some cable. We're going to need a bunch of it, so I'm going to put as much into the vehicle as possible. Sergeant Belson, what's going on? There is no hub to be bubbed. We are mellow Tuesday, you know, holiday stuff, everyone's busy. So we're just being chill. Oh, really? What is going on with my Alright. Cable is being made, right? Thought I had something specifically making cable. I do, you. We might need to throw in another one. Actually, we'll get that rolling down on the other end, actually. But that one usually cooks up pretty quick. And I'm not in any real rush to get this done. I mean, I would like to finish the game and start building some stuff. But part of that is, getting your factory to be looking good and doing what it needs to be doing, at least in the normal save. I think today we're going to mess around with some building stuff. I want to make a circle in the blueprint maker. I got to watch the tutorial on the vertical one though. I think I got the horizontal one down. I don't know if I can do it on controller, but I'll give it a shot. I don't like that the cursor always does that. Whenever I get in and out of the vehicle, the cursor at certain points comes back into the middle of the vehicle. It annoys me. Alright, let's get some cable rolling. Because we're chewing through it. Oop, and it helps if I have it with me, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So we're on the process of making 1,000 freaking nuclear pastas. They take a crud ton of time to make. There we go. Oh yeah, we need more of that stuff. Yeah, we're moving okay. We're not going to stack it anytime soon, but I can halt production on that in a minute. Actually, what are you making? Radio control units. Let's see what we got in those. Right, so I mirrored the other side, which be thankful I didn't torture y'all with. And then my swearing and redoing of stuff because I had to. But what I'm thinking, since this is a building game, or I mean a factory building game, I guess I'm just here to take up space right now. And then I can figure out how to do it in a nicer fashion. Yeah, I don't know, it's either me or the game, or both. Yeah. It's also, Tuesday, Christmas is right around the corner, holiday stuff. I get it. And I'm not a big name, I'm not a Jason Plays or a Beeble or someone of that caliber. I'm just a Kev. Thing is, like, I think if some No Man's Sky players got into this, I think they'd really dig it. I mean, the build mechanic is actually pretty darn cool. They did a really good job with it. I am duly impressed. I like the materials. I love this shiny concrete stuff. I mean, and I haven't even really touched I haven't even really touched the build mechanic yet. You know, I just unlocked the cool belts. That's kind of why I want to make the circle. I just want to make a pattern with the belt and see if I can't like throw something in it and have it just, you know, circle around and do something. I'm curious. Get some ideas. You know, noodle around. This has been helpful to know, you know, but this is what I mean. You got to play the game. So I'm, you know, learning, you know, if you take the belt and you pull it from one side to another, or, you know, or take it from, you know, one end to another, it changes how it, the shape. So if I, you know, take it and I start here and I bring it to say here, it shapes one way, but if I take it from here and bring it to here, it shapes a different way. Which is kind of neat. Stuff, and more stuff. How we doing on frames? All right, we're making computers. We're using computers. Are you? Oh, automated wiring. Oh, no shite. Ooh, I need cable for that. All right, we're gonna steal a little. Yeah, we're gonna start making cable down this end. This is sort of where I am with why I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh, wow, we got nothing. All right. Yeah, we need cable badly. All right, your production's down. That's okay. We actually have a number of those things now, so we should be pretty good. We should have enough for what we want to do. Cable. We gotta let the other side fill up. I'm gonna take a little bit of you. But you should be okay now. We're gonna bring you downstairs. I will be doing a Christmas stream. Get that rolling again. Alright, so we need to start thinking about our iron factory over here. I mean, the nice thing is everything's pretty close, and once I can figure out the drones, you know, I can start doing some stuff there. Or trains. We haven't even touched trains yet. I mean, there's so much more in this game that I have gotten nowhere near. That's awesome. Yeah, I was going to get into Ark, but Hellboy and I have not been able to coordinate times, unfortunately. Kind of hoping we could at some point. All right. Now, I do have the machines put in. They are powered and ready to go. I'm waiting for some production to sort of finish up. And then... I'm going to add in the other machines, rework all this area. Right now, my main goal again is to, you know, get the next space elevator thing. So I got to look at what I need to do to make those items that are up in the top right corner. We're going to make a bunch of these things. We're going to, what are you? We'll continue to make you for a little bit. Yeah, we need those. Excuse me. But we're going to have to switch over production. And I think we made a decent amount of these, so we can probably close down production on that. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 1,500. So that's pretty good. We're doing decent on those. All right, let's cut production on that. And at some point, I'll be able to, you know, have things running and not worry about it. That's kind of why I'm setting up what I'm setting up at the moment on the other side. So that when we produce certain things, they can go in on this side, you know, and I can maybe have a more permanent inventory. Now that should help with that. And I don't mind doing this little bits. It would be like if you were in a factory, you know, you have to change production sometimes. And I worked factory work for a few years. And believe me, you have to change over. And I mean, yes, with this you can get a little more fantasy and build it gigantic and whatnot. But I want to try to get as much produced in one area as possible. You know, we'll have a few, obviously, you know, pull-ins from other areas, but... All right, now... we need to dump... we need to dump the heavy frames, so... how am I going to do that? Oh, easy. I know how. We find an empty... and this is why I need to start making certain things be production, you know. We don't have a ton of them, so we can probably put them somewhere. Yeah, let's put them here. Oh, no, wait. We're making those. Never mind. Plates. I'm going to need to get more of. We're not making turbo motors at the moment. So what we can do here is we can do heavy modular frames, and that way clean up the belt. And once we actually have a proper area for this, we can, you know, just dump it back into its own storage. We can have things loop like we're sort of doing with the cable at the moment if we need to. And then we just hang out for a minute. Keep an eye. And then, you know, if there's one loose one somewhere, we can pick it out later. And I think that's about it right there. We didn't have a ton of them. Oh. And we just drop them back into the inventory. And we'll do the same with everything else. Alright, this is good. That is actually good because that allows me to do that. And this I can actually do, you know, once we set this up, we can have the cable, which is currently being made upstairs. And have that drop down into these, you know, etc., you know, or have it be made up here and then it runs around, which actually that's not a bad idea. But in order to do that, we need to make the alternate, you know, pipe and wire recipes and create the cable or, you know, the pipe and wire from over here and then just belt it over, which is kind of what I'm thinking because it's closer. So I'm sort of just, you know, goofing about here. I'm hoping I'll do another save at some point and you know, do a better version of it. Or, you know, try to rebuild this or something. Okay. You're doing what you do. You're doing what you do. You are currently offline. We are going to need to make these. Oh, shite. Which, of course, costs all the other crap. Yeah, getting to this next. All right, so we're going to need turbo motors. We're going to need no other things. We got coolers we got to start making again. Frames we got to make again. We have a few of those, and it should be enough to get through what we need to get through. We need 200 of those things. No, this is my first. We have to make singularity cells, which cost nuclear pasta, which we got to make 1,000 plus now, apparently. Radio control units, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that's much easier than that one. Actually, I don't even need to have cable now. I can make computers without cable. Fork, yeah. We just need rubber, which we make here. So we're good. Hell yeah. We can just have computers pumping out in this one spot and then make coolers at the same time. Right on. All right. That's really cool. Oh, my body is killing me. No, I mean, I've never done a factory style game or a city planner game or hell, I've been playing No Man's Sky basically for the past 10 years. You know, with a little bit of this and a little bit of that smattered in there, but you know, to spend this much time in another game, I haven't actually in quite some time since No Man's Sky. You know, except for maybe like you know, Ghost of Tsushima. You know, I played that through. Actually, I still gotta beat that. Actually, I'm right near the end. I still haven't beat that game because I switched over to PC playing, which, you know, I haven't done any shooters really. Tried to do Ark, but Hellboy and I have just not had the time, and I don't like going in that game alone. I know I'm just going to get wiped out because I don't know what the hell I'm doing yet. I went in yesterday for about one round, and I'm like, yeah. And then someone was like, hey, join, and I was like, thank you for not killing me, basically. So now, with this, I got to try to start thinking of what can be made permanently in one spot, and then that way we can continue to just make certain things and that we know we're going to need for other parts. So I think I had to kind of double up on everything here. But yeah, no, so if I only need rubber catrinium, yeah, so I can actually take this. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. So, but I still need, here's the problem, okay. Because I need plastic, so I would have to actually get the rubber going first and be able to switch over the two, which is fine. I mean, I could have one thing doing. Alright, so this would be rubber instead, but if I want, and we're gonna need, because we need to switch over, but we would swap the plastic here. We wouldn't need it anymore. And we could take that. That, which I think is now rubber. Yep. We can fill that. Plastic in there. And we can stop doing that. We can let you continue to do that. Because then we could actually just make, yeah, we can make those there and then belt them like everything else. Aha! temporarily. We're going to let you finish up whatever you got going on in here. Clean that out. We need to make a bunch of those frames. Coal and rubber. Okay. Ah. I could bring up coal. We can actually do that on the other side too. Alright, for now we're gonna let this rip until that fills up. And that's gonna cook, which that's gonna cook, and then that will get us the water usage, which should allow us some stuff there going on. And you're gonna make heat sinks again. Oh, you need copper. Oh, I'm stealing your copper. Ah. That's right. Ah, shoot. I gotta think about that one. Katrine, welcome. We need more of those frickin' time crystals. This last elevator bit. Oh, you are okay. One moment. This last elevator bit is a nightmare. A nightmare. I tell you. Oh, delay.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear me.
I'm muting you. There we go.
Thank
That should be better, right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, welcome.
I'm like, it's hard enough hearing my ugly voice in my own head. Never mind.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's me.
We've got
I'm
Katrine.
still alive.
She's still breathing. Thank goodness.
Hey. All right, I'm gonna come join your game.
Okay, have you seen the level 6 belts?
No.
Oh. And the level 6 lift too is kind of cool. But the belts are, yeah. They are the bee's knees, the cat's meow.
Cool. What do you need to make them?
1 time crystal and 1 fix-it trigon.
Okay. Those are things that I'm not familiar with yet, so. Because I haven't got that far in any of my games yet. All right. I am joining.
I wouldn't have gotten this far without your help, so.
Well, what I thought I would try and do.
I mean, the power is key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was going to try and fix here.
Yeah,
I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to try and see if I can fix up the power here a bit. Oh, rubber banding. Oh, I hope that
Well, if you're running anything else in the background on your computer that you don't need...
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just doing this.
Okay.
I'm even using Discord on my tablet
Okay.
because I'm trying not to have anything else going on my computer. Let me double check that. I'll take my browser off even.
But sometimes just a restart or jumping in again, it might put you into a different server, you know? Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll give it a try.
I mean, I haven't added much more, you know what I mean? Like a couple of more machines and whatever, a little more building, but nothing super complicated. So...
Right. But I figured out today, I joined a group on Facebook, and the water situation, sometimes it's difficult to get the water working properly. And they said that if you...
Well, fluid in general.
Yeah, if you use a buffer, like if you set a buffer up, then that will often work for you. Rubber banding is bad. I was really hoping this wouldn't work. Wouldn't happen.
Well, sometimes too, like hanging around a little bit, letting your game cache in.
Yeah, maybe. Because what I was going to do is I was going to go to these these oil extractors, and each pipe will hold 600 milliliters per minute. So if I organize, like right now, I've just got one going from each one. But if I organize it so that I have one going from 600 in each pipe, then, let's see. So this is 240 a minute. I turn that up. Okay, so I got 600 in that one. And I can do a whole one on that particular line. So, how do I mark these to know? Let's see. I'm going to go back to...
Oh, that's not what I need.
How come I'm not hearing you?
You can't hear me? Hello?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Great. No, I don't want that. There's got like a handful of those items.
Okay.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Aside from... Oh, the last elevator? Forget about it. Like, it's going to take forever.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's so much stuff. I'm trying to do... All right, if I move... Oh, this is so confusing. All right, we need to put that downstairs. I think I have those in a storage unit down here, but we can bring those upstairs after. Aha, I do. All right, we're gonna let that make
150. So the max we're gonna get on this one is 450.
And I haven't even done trains yet. Or drones.
Trains sound like they would be fun, but I haven't tried them either. So these can go together.
Yeah, the level 6 belts, those are the things you want. All right, let's go. That needs to be rubber. Let's do the alternate computer, because then that way we can actually use... Let's quick wire those and rubber. So we would go... Let's quick wire there. There's rubber here, and then those are, yeah, so we would do that, that. And that, because we wouldn't need the cable at that point. So we just turn that nozzle around so we don't got to bend the belt around into a wacky shape. And booyaka. There we go. Then that can start making computers. We can knock this out. That doesn't need to be computers. And that saves us on plastic, but this side will eventually need plastic again. So let's let this fill with rubber and as many of those things as we can. Circuit boards. Then we'll start that production. Because this requires plastic to make these. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a... There is indeed. So, we could... We actually could take coal. Actually, we could move this into a different spot entirely. Alright, we'll let that fill. The computers fill up over here. We should be good with computers for a minute. And then I can switch over to the other production. So I might as well now. But other things require quick wire, so we're going to have an issue there. No, because I can pull from that and put it on the sushi belt.
You don't have rubber going up.
Huh?
You don't have rubber going up to the depot.
You are correct. If you need some, I have some.
I'm making some down here, but
Okay.
just...
Yeah, no, you know how it is. I'm trying to get it all working. Too many things to worry about, you know.
I know. I'm trying to take some of them off of you.
I've got a bunch right here. I've got a ton.
Okay, no, that's fine. I don't need any right now, just that I was just doing some inventory management, which is so much easier with keyboard and mouse, unless you're
Yeah.
like, that's why I love doing it in on the PlayStation, because inventory management is much easier. You can search for things.
And we got to finish the Fixmas stuff. 'Cause that's almost over.
Did you complete it? I completed it on my PlayStation.
I have not.
So, I completed the man.
I am in process of that right now, actually.
Wait till you see how you can unlock some skins so you can decorate your truck yet.
I haven't been able to. I'm making stars now, but
Oh, okay.
they want 500 for the last bit, so I got to make a bunch of wreaths, which means I got to make a bunch of the other bulbs.
Just
and the
take
other
one
bulbs.
of the stars and just decorate your truck. It's so much fun.
All right.
Let's see. There's three.
Okay, what's going on here? What am I out of? Oh.
But 600 on each one of these.
Christmas bulbs, which I'm probably out of. Indeed, I am.
It's gone. Quick. This is max.
I need iron ingots. Alright. I'm gonna make a bunch of the iron ones. We also need blue, I believe. Yeah, we got plenty of red. We need blue. Let's throw those in there. Let's go get some iron ingots. Let's decorate our truck, I guess. Let's see what happens. Skins. Oh, I need the other star. No, wait. Oh yeah, whatever the last star is. The one I currently have is not. Do I even have it? Oh yeah, no, I did it. There we go. It's a gingerbread.
that cute?
Yeah, it's cute.
Gingerbread truck.
That's funny.
Okay, let's see if this continues.
Be cool if it had like the lights on it.
Mm.
You know, little decorative lighting. Alright, we're making stuff for more stuff for other stuff. Oh, iron ingots. Alright, let's go get some of those. We need to make the iron version, so let's go get those. You need the iron. You need the iron? Yes. And you can make that. What do you need? What are you making? Candy canes. How many candy canes we got? A little disappointed in the snow cannons, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
They didn't really do much. Ooh, we're running low on gifts. Guess we gotta start running around and collecting stuff again. This game, man. Don't have a life. This will eat into it.
Okay.
Look out there, Daliosaurus. Oh. Alright. This vehicle should not get stuck on that rock, which we're going to now have to blow up.
Okay, that really worked for getting water in there. Everything good. That's running better. Okay. This one's getting water. Yep. It's all getting good water.
We'll prep for the road. And boom goes it down. Oh, no.
What happened?
Nothing. Sometimes, though, if you switch out, it won't, like, it leaves your explosives behind. And, like, you can't detonate them. I had that issue before. Like, if you switch out of your detonator after you've laid the explosives.
Oh.
What else do I need? Oh, I need crystal, too. I need heavy plates. I need... Alright, we're letting some of the Fixmas stuff go. Iron's building back up in that. We're making the pasta, which we're going to need a ton of. Uh-oh. What stopped us? Computers? Computers. Alright, so now we stop production on this one.
Okay, so that's all running.
Let that run for a minute. Cooling systems. We need heavy plates. Okay. Damn it, I was just up there. Motley, good morning. Alright, so... let's do that. Get some Rubert making. Alright, where would I get the coal? Where did the coal come in here? Muttley says hello.
Hey, Muttley. Yeah, I'm back. I'm alive. Still alive and kicking. I had a day yesterday, though. My goodness.
Yeah, I did too. That's for sure. Woke up to find out I had no car insurance.
Oh, wow. That's
yeah. It's been resolved, but of course it cost me money.
That's good.
As per usual, everything in this world. Okay, that's doing that, that's doing that. Some other things doing something else. Okay, you're making... those frames. What is stuck? Got to be the computers. Yep. Okay, so where do we overflow those to? We don't need cable anymore. Not for this. Let's get rid of that. And that. And we can also get rid of... We can move. You need cable, so let's keep that running. But you are currently without metal plate. Oh, that's why.
Since I'm doing this, I'm going to try putting on my... I'm not doing any inventory management or anything like that, so I'm going to try and plug in my controller. See if it'll work for me today. And then controls. Controller is so much better for building.
Yeah. Except for some of the, although I think you can do it on controller, the 5-degree stuff, but some of it you cannot do on controller. It has to be done with a keyboard. And mouse.
Well, it should be possible because I understand that all of that stuff is possible on the PlayStation. So
Oh yeah. No, I mean I've gotten it.
exploring that, but
I've gotten it to work. Just on some situations, I can't seem to get it.
I think that the controls are better on PlayStation. Because I really enjoy playing on PlayStation with my controller.
All right, here we go again. I hate that. Stop going to the center when I get in. I gotta move the cursor out of my way. The Duliosaurus. Always in my road.
What are you calling it?
The Duliosaurus.
Dahliasaurus, is that what it's called?
Yeah, well, somebody brought up a good point. They were like, looks like the elephants in a Dali painting with the long, skinny legs.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely correct. It does remind me of that.
Sounds like a good idea. So why are these on? Or is it on the
You know what?
What?
I could have. I'm thinking right now, I could have. If I built this differently, I could have used the storage container blueprint and then widened it, added the machines on top.
That's what I was thinking.
And then that way the sink would be attached downstairs already. But the thing is, there's also downstairs production, so I would have to move this entire... I'd have to strip this out and start again.
Yep.
And that ain't happening right on this save. I'll make another save. That'll be a creative save. I'm making do with where this has been built. I'm trying to make it work. All right, we're making the pasta. The nuclear pasta. Nuclear lasagna. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 256 right now. Ooh, pardon me. All right, what's going into here? Anything? We could make time crystals, which we probably should. Are you going into anything? You're going in, you're going out, nothing. Diamond, how many diamonds? We can do a few of these, okay. And then... that's going to make time crystals. So we could move that down a little bit. Yeah, this production we're going to have to move over. All this needs to get moved over to here. But we're not going to do that right now. I'm talking once I've made enough of the pasta. I got to figure out how to make the other things. Why did I ever get into this game?
Because I bought it for you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I wanted to see you build in it.
Which I haven't even gotten a chance to do.
A little bit.
I'm making things, you know, little experiments along the way, you know what I mean?
You've given me some ideas. I've just joined a Facebook group this morning. There's some incredible build ideas on there.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
All right, you should get running again, please, and thank you. And I crank you up. All right, we don't need any computers for a little bit, I have a feeling. So let's stop making those for a minute. We don't need them. We are overabundance. Which isn't a bad thing to say.
Just trying to think if I have anything that I have to do today. I think everything's pretty much done. I got my nails done.
Right on. Let's make those.
It's not ready for pedicures yet. Not quite yet.
Alright, you are going to make what? The cubes. Which we're making already. We're going to need that. We can do over in the iron area. We're going to need those again. And most likely that. We know we're going to need these. We're going to need supercomputers. But we also need those for something over at the other machine. What I'm going to try to do is dedicate as many machines as I can at the moment for what we need. And then just try to figure out how to keep them supplied. Because this one product, the crystal oscillators, need crystal and heavy plate. So the crystal is way the heck over, which I can bring in along the road from the coal, but
We could set up drones for you.
I don't know where I'd
Can we
put
set
them
up
yet.
some drones for you?
I don't know where yeah, you know what? Because I could take at least a crystal and bring that to our where I already have the drone set up over at that, my original storage area.
Right.
So, but then we need a drone station in the crystal area, right?
Do we have the alternate batteries
I don't know.
recipe set up?
I don't think so. There's still... I unlocked a couple of things. I unlocked the Catrinium computer recipe because I had quick wire coming in, and then I also am making rubber in this area as well as plastic. And then I do have coal coming in, and I could switch coal to the rubber on one of these, and then I could make the alternate circuit board. So I might do that. And then have one side doing plastic, one side doing rubber. We can get rid of this copper coming through here and then just dedicate that into here, making the heat sinks, which then make the coolers, which we're going to need for the turbo motors and the, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Did you want the aluminum beam recipe where you can make beams out of aluminum ingots instead of
steel?
Steel?
Yeah, I could use that one.
All right, I'll unlock that one then.
My head's about to implode.
I'm trying to find the see if we have the battery one unlocked. Oh, we do. Classic battery. Okay, so the classic battery, I'm going to unlock that one because it doesn't require any liquids. What it requires is sulfur, the Alcad aluminum sheets, plastic, and wire.
All right.
So it doesn't require any liquids. It doesn't require a blender.
Okay.
And the batteries are the best fuel for drones.
All right, I'll get making
rockets, yeah.
Once I get this factory kind of set up, I should be able to make most things. But it's just going to take me a minute because I'm going to have to do some rebuilding here and some restructure. But I got to get going on the iron that I have over here so that I can bring stuff in from a little closer instead of all the way over there. We have this right here. I can just belt in. What?
It's just me playing around. Everything's fine. Don't panic. Power's still on.
Yeah, but we're... Oh, okay, now we're good. So if I get rid of this copper, and then we change that copper to coal, which I got to figure out where that's coming in from so I can bring that in. All right, let's look what we got here. That's copper.
So what I'm doing here is taking all the stuff that I've learned elsewhere and bringing it back, applying it here.
All right, here's our coal. Well, and I'm grateful that you're doing so. That is right here. All right, so yes, I could split that off of this line. Oh, perfect. Are you kidding me? But that's not coal, is it? It's copper. Damn it. Where is my coal? There we are. I could do it above. Alright, if this is a coal node here. We may need to do some heavy-duty reorganization here. Which I am not about to do at the moment because, well, no thank you. But we do have the opportunity to work one side as plastic and the other side as rubber. Cut out the middle right here. We got to dedicate this entirety to something else. So we're going to need to shove this all over here. Are those sulfur minables? Is there, or is that just like you find it in little chunks everywhere?
Oh no, there's sulfur
Mines.
sulfur nodes, yeah.
Nodes, yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have to start making motors specifically over there as well. Right, so we're going to need singularity cells, but we need time crystals and pasta to make the ballistic warp drives. Those are made on the same machine. I don't even know where to begin sometimes. It's like you got to pick something and just go. I'm so lost at the moment. It can get overwhelming. It really can, you know. All right, apparently the rubber is not uploading because there is rubber in the 2, 4, 6, okay. There's rubber if you need it in the...
Thank you. I'm rebuilding everything over here, so making it more efficient, using up more of our oil resources in a more efficient manner to get you more power.
And I did start to bring the road out there. I got out to close to where the actually, you know what? We need to go there anyway. We need crystal. Towards a quartz crystal mine in that coal factory, or the coal power plant that way. So if your truck is parked at the quickwire factory or quickwire area,
I have no idea where my truck is.
it's at the quickwire,
Okay.
right in the middle of the road. You're gonna stand, huh? All right. Well, I'm taking out your back legs. I tried. You were there. You're always there. Those critters can get annoying. My Pops is going to be stopping by today, so as soon as I get the ringy-ding-ding, I know roughly around what time, so I'm probably going to end around that time so that I can see my Pop, and then he's going to head to my brother's.
Where's your brother?
About 2.5 hours from here. My dad's going up there for Christmas. I am basically on call, so. Ooh, did I blunt stop this? Nope, I got a ramp. Good. We'll start throwing the road in a little bit. I already basically know part of the path anyway. It is almost time to go warm up the coffee. Actually, it's past that time. We're going to take a little breather in a moment. And hopefully if I'm not moving around too much. Yeah, this cave is really cool. I like this cave.
Have you done anything with the oil fields in the south end?
South
Remember where
end.
I was gonna do more power down there?
Yes. I have, my original, and then I added a couple. But I did delete all of that stuff down there because you said you were building it somewhere else.
Yeah, but I can, like, you're gonna need a lot of power to finish this game. So I was thinking to,
Well,
to go down there and build some power down there for you as well.
yeah.
After I maximize this out.
I'm not going to argue. More power.
Because you're never going to have enough power in this game, I don't think.
I know. That does seem to be the...
Because there was a discussion on that book group that I joined about doing everything to prevent going to nuclear, because nobody wants to do nuclear.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
That, and you can't even get near this stuff, so...
But it's very...
They need a suit so that you can collect it, and then they need a specific storage container that you could put it in.
Yeah.
Because if you go anywhere near it, you're basically dead.
Yeah. And then there's the waste. Like
Waste is...
waste.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's a little bit less of a problem.
Apparently it's not.
Really?
It's quite a problem.
Because I know you can turn the waste into something, but... Yeah, there's no point in... Maybe 1.2 they will refine that.
Possibly. It'd be nice if they did.
My gingerbread truck all dusty now. The thing is once you're done producing stuff, the only thing left to do in the game is sort of build or refine your factory.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I'm doing. I've taken down my my space elevator on my PlayStation save, and all I'm doing is figuring out how to build stuff. Like, I'm not rushing through to the end game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I just want to get through the normal so I can open up a creative after. I know I could do it now, but you know, this is my learning curve, is the normal.
Yeah.
And then I'll, you know, get into a creative save and see what that's like. Get out of the way! You're always sitting there.
Hey, buddy.
It's annoying. Yeah, and I was just about to say, I shouldn't have to worry about that for a little while. Right. All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm. It's time to warm up the coffee. There's that horrible taste. All right. It's actually not a bad photo. Op right there. Kind of cool.
That looks nice.
You know, got the arch stone with the planet in it, and the ring, and the rings with the rings, and then the factories with the things. Little factory in there. Yeah, it is not bad.
Take a screenshot.
Oh, I will when it comes back around, because I'd have to readjust again because the planet's moving. It's nice. It looks like it's moving a little bit slower than normal. Before it was like booking around. The day-night cycle's a little odd as well, but it looks a little better. They did a patch recently, but I think it was more for console stuff. All right, we're going to take a break. If you got to get going, thanks for stopping in and checking me out. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, and all that YouTube jive. And for those of you staying, get up, stretch out, peel the peepers away from the screen for a minute. Get your bio break in, get your beverage, get a munchie, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Blah, 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 blah. We'll be right back.
It's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip haze, feels like midnight. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night.
Alrighty, we're back. We're back. Nice hot coffee. Alright. We got crystal. We got time crystals being made, which we're actually running out of room for because we need the sand. Oops. No. Put that back. Give me that. Thank you. Alright. I should probably make that a bigger container, huh? Yeah, that might help. Oh, that is a pretty big container. Well, all right then. Oh, no, wait. That one. I need that. Get rid of it. Hold on. No, you're not going here. That's not what you do. Let's delete that. Do that. Put this here. Take these. There. And then we should be good. And then later, that can go to here when we make the other thing. And we might as well... not now. 1, 2, 3. And then what are we short here? Oh, we run out of frickin'... That copper dust is a killer. Alright, let's go get copper dust. Why is my vehicle... Why was my vehicle blue? That was weird. Alright, we need copper dust. Let's go get some copper dust. I've been making it in another area because I knew we were going to need a ton of it. And it takes bloody forever to make. And those nuclear lasagna eat it all up. It's horrible. It's horrible. Hey, what do you know? Right where it's supposed to be. Did we lose Katrine, or did I accidentally mute her? Hold on. Unless she muted herself. Oh no. That was weird. Alright, sorry Katrine. I think she's got her mic off now. Yes, she does. Okay. I really want to get to building some structure. Alright, please tell me I have some here. Barely any. I'll take what I can get, though. Apparently there's still some copper sheeting in there. A lot, apparently. That shouldn't be. Weird. Well, we definitely have some copper sheeting. What we don't have is what we really need. Alright. Not messing around with you anymore. We're out of here. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeehaw! Alright, I guess we just destroyed those trees. Alright, let's get rid of this, I guess. Which I'm fine with. Alrighty. Yeah, this is just going to eat this up too, watch. It's going to be like, yep, thanks. Thanks for the snack. Alright, that's running. And even though I'm pumping out 10 packages, you know, every minute or so, this just is like, yeah, that's not enough. Like, I can't keep this, you know, I'm cranking these things out, and it's just not enough. Never enough. It's a gluttonous. What do I do? What do I do? We lost Katrine. I don't know what happened to Katrine. I know she's not muted. Her mic is muted. I think I saw that, but she might have company. All right, you're making that. You're making that. You're making rubber for this. You're making computers. You're making radio control units. which are, we still got to fill that up because we're going to need a bunch of those. You're making crystal oscillators. You're cranking those out. And you should be relatively decent on supplies. We could go get some more metal plates. Let's go do that. That way we can just let these things run. We can forget about it for a little bit and try to work on something else. Even if it's just like adding a couple of road bits and getting that started. And all of the roads still need supports and, you know, everything else that goes with it. Right, but what we're going to do now is go grab some metal plating, fill up that. I'm going to head over to, oh, we'll check on the Christmas stuff too, the Fixmas Christmas. Then we'll try to get some things maybe thought about over there, producing, to then bring over there, because we're going to need, I think we need heavy plates over in that area. We also need rotors and motors and cable, oh my, in that spot. So if we can do a bunch of that, that would be good. Let's see what we got for heavy plating. I'll take that, thank you. That should be enough for now. Wow, we have no presents. Oof. Oof, that hurts. Alright, this should be done.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, there's Katrine. Alright.
I'm here. Just takes me a little while to get moving around here, so
No worries, no worries.
hobbling around on the crutches.
Oh, yeah. Gary Busey. There's a character for you. Alright, we'll let that run a little bit more, because we're going to need that for... I don't even know what we need. Let's take that back. Alright, we'll make that run of stuff. Alright, let's get those metal plates down there. One of them. Great line in the first Predator. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Blah, blah, blah. Get to the chopper. What was the first movie he said that in? That I gotta remember that. Where that came from. Look, every time you like right in the middle of the road, what is your major malfunction?
He appears every time we go by there.
Yeah, that's the problem with the critters. They just kind of appear in the same spot over and over again. I wish they would do something about that, because it is... And I've tried, you know, you can't kill him. The road there, just... He's like, whatever. Oops. Moron, I did it again. I can... Oh, science. I can try to...
You'd have to move the road.
Move the road, yeah.
Is there one way you can sort of move the road?
But I shouldn't have to, that's the point.
No, I know.
It's like, look.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
science.
right.
Predator 87. Ah, all right. Thank you, Motley. We got to collect presents. We need to kind of get on top of that. Every present we see, we need to grab, because we are low volume on those. All right, you're making pasta. I need to make 1,000 of those, and I can switch over to whatever else they need me to make. Which I'm going to need to make more pasta anyway for the other items. Which I need 200, 256, which is a weird number. 1,000, 1,000. So, I'm going to need 1,000 plus in the nuclear lasagna. Then you need 1,000 of the whatever those are, 256 of those things, and 200 of the warp engine things, or whatever those were. You're killing me, Smalls. Alright, computers are off at the moment because they are, what, clogging? Are you clogging? No, you have room. Why are you being a pain now? Alright, what's being held up? Cable! Oh, really? Cable's being held up. That's bizarre. We never get that. There we go. But what we could do is... we cut that belt. And that should just cycle through and around again until that empties, and then we can bring it in again. That's what I like about this system here. Actually, we can nab some of this cable. We're downstairs. And then we can add that back in. To have that loop around. There we go. And then because we need this for other things, we can drop that in here. Until we can start making that upstairs. And then we can shift that around. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're almost full, that's good. Let's slow your roll down, because we don't need as much of you anymore. Let's crank you up, because we definitely need more of that. And let's crank you up, which you already are. Alright, there we go. We're moving. Moving, shaking. Starting to bring it in, produce those again. Which that requires a cooler. I mean the radio control unit, which is what this is making. So radio control units go into here. These currently I'm hand feeding, but we can probably start thinking about ways of getting things produced downstairs to upstairs storage. Swapping that to the other side. Having that dump out on the other side into this one across here. And then we can make something else in here. And then eventually we can get all our storage labeled once we know what's going where. Right now we're just kind of making what we need to make. I'll take things Arnie said in movies for 200, Trebek. Which one is that from? Is that, Remember when I told you I would kill you? Remember, Sully, remember when I told you I would kill you last? I lied. Alright, so you're making computers. No or yes? I forgot. Do I have you on standby? I do. Alright, let's get making computers again. That should be that. You're coming in on a regular basis. You are... Oh, no, wait. You have no plastic. And I'm feeding you rubber. Which means that... Ah, but... Ha 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 ha. If I do this... Ba-bing. Ba-bing. And then I take this... Ba-bing. Ba-bang. And we do a little bit of finagly bits here. Which I could probably make look nicer. Or not. Take it from here. Oh, wait a minute. How would I do that? That needs to go in. Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't have to be perfect at the moment until I can figure out exactly what it is I want to do. Alright, that does that. You do that until I can figure you out. Okay, the rubber. And that gets going there. That gets going there. And I don't care about the cross belt at the moment. Yeah, I know it doesn't look good, but that is not my concern momentarily. My concern is keeping this running, and if anything, maybe using, it looks like I'm using less too, so, but we'll get that filled up, then we can remove this belt, and we can switch it back to plastic, and then we're good to go. And then remove, you know. So, I'm going to show Katrine the new belt, if she's still here.
I'm here. I'm just working away. I'm slaving away here at your
Slaving away.
cocktails.
She's off. Alright, so, Bazinga. What's super cool about this belt, you can then go and change it. To whatever color you want. And what's really neat is you can even see that. Yeah, these belts are cool. This is the belt you want. This is what.
Oh, cool.
And you can have it any color. You just change the color.
Excellent.
That's pretty cool, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Yeah, I want them. I want one. That's
Well,
worth looking. That's worth working towards.
exactly. And the lift, actually you can see it here. See, it's got the glowing V, and then this got
Delayed. It's delayed.
yeah, and then it's got a glowing thing here. So as you stretch it out,
See it. Can't see it yet. Oh, glowing V. Okay, I see that now. And then it's red when you stretch it out. I don't see.
yeah, I'll stretch it. Hold on. And you can change the lighting on this as well.
Cool.
And it pulses, which is super cool and looks really cool. Like I can see just design ideas maybe with that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So then if you come in and do the customizer, and how do I add another color? Or can I only edit
that's
one?
awesome.
So we'll just do this one here, this swatch here. Oh, I can edit each one of those swatches.
I love it.
So we'll customize, we'll hit that. This one here. Yep. So then it changes. You get the different color light here. So it's like the bottom color is your light color. Very cool. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
So those are definitely worth working towards. All right. I don't think you get a choice on default, shiny or not. It's just one thing. And it's cool because it gives the part a little Or that color too, some of them you see.
Or you can change colors? How do you
Oh
do
yeah.
that?
You just go in your customizer and choose color like you would any other part. So you can mix and match.
Show me how you did that again. Because
So
you're
you-
delayed.
Okay, so you come in, go to your customizer, and then you can go to your swatches here if you wanted. Hit X to edit, then come in.
I'm not seeing it yet. Hold on. X to edit. Okay.
Then I believe the first color is your outside rails. Then the second color is the
The inside glow is it?
the inside glow. Yes, sorry.
That's awesome. And you can make them as preset and rename them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Thank you.
Oh, and they're super fast. Those are no joke belts. So much so that, like, look how much they spread the part out as it's moving along.
Yeah.
The faster the belt, the more spread out the part becomes, I think. All right, we're going to AFK for just a second. Oh, the boy is hurting today.
Making those old man noises again.
I got hit by a truck. All right. I got to figure out what I need to make. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a break from logistical bits and go over to the bigger, better blueprint maker and try to make a
At what level do you get the bigger blueprint maker?
actually, you know what? We got to stop in and do the advent calendar anyway, so I'll go check that. But a bit in. Brr, 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 brr. I haven't seen the kiwi in a bit. This cat's sort of got the sense to get out of the way a little bit. Let's see here. When do you get Oh, you know what I do have? Portals.
Oh.
I have no milestones. So 8, when you get to 9, you get, it's your 1, 2, 3, your third milestone in tier 9, you get the bigger blueprint designer.
Okay.
And then the fourth one, you get the portals. And then the fifth one, the last one, hey, Kiwi. You get the conveyor belt and lift and the Fixonium fuel rod. And the second one, you get the quantum encoder, dark matter crystal, AI expansion server. That's what I gotta make. Excited photonic matter, dark matter residue. And in the first one on tier 9, it's basically you get the converter. You get to make reanimated SAM fluctuators, diamonds, time crystals, biomechanical sculpture. That's what we need 1,000 of. All right. What do I need for those? Oh. We can actually probably make those. The pasta takes forever. All right, what's today's date? The 23rd? No? Yeah, right?
Christmas Eve tomorrow.
Yeah, 23rd. All right, where are you, 23? There you are, right there. Boom. Hey. 25 coupons. Very nice. Let's go add those to our coupons over here. I think we have a few somewhere, if I remember correctly. And we have about 70 in the sink right now. Which is pretty darn good. I'm hoping we get some new parts with 1.2. Okay, what am I doing now? Fixmas. Let's get some of the Fixmas stuff done. You are creating those bundles. Getting those. You know what? That might be enough. Let's stop that. Bring these over to here. Oh, that's... Let you run through. Then to make what? Wreaths? We need... those and that. Let's grab the branches. Do that. It's Christmas tomorrow there.
Yes, he's living in the future.
Yeah. You one of them future boys. See, Katrine can come in here and try out stuff. And then perfect it, and then head to her save and build it the way it should be.
Actually, it's been the other way around. I'm learning stuff on my save. Coming over here and
It's probably a combination of the two.
yeah.
A little bit from here, a little bit from there. All right, where is cable?
It's a constant learning curve.
It really is. All right, 41. All right, let's think about this. And I decorated the hab a little bit. Although my hab's really dark.
Put some lights on it.
I'm just thinking that we're gonna set up need one wreath, one bow, snow, candy cane. Okay. Let's get some of our stuff.
I put a Christmas wreath inside the hub, beside the advent calendar.
It is very specific where it would like to snap. Is it stuck in there? It's stuck in there. Okay. We need to set that up ahead of time.
If you upload some of the Christmas decorations, I can decorate it up there too.
Oh, I'm still trying to produce those. I am in a world of not enough stuff. have not. I've been busy work week. Haven't had a ton of time to play, unfortunately. I mean, that doesn't look right because right there. I mean, I could take the door out for now. For the holiday, you know. Make it work for us.
How's the tree coming
I didn't end up, I just, you know, I'm using whatever. I didn't decorate one. It was too much work. I had too much other things to worry about in the game.
You gotta stop and enjoy Christmas.
Huh?
You gotta stop and enjoy Christmas.
Yeah, you know. Red or blue? Let's go blue. Yeah, not too shabby.
Oh.
Problem is there's not any other real light. And the lights that are pretty bright. Aha! That's how we get around that. Okay. I mean, I don't want to do that, but... Alright, and I can't make it small. I can't shrink it. Damn it. Oh wow, once that thing's around it, it's pretty much buried in there, huh? Damn. That was weird. That's better. Little weak. The snow cannons are a little weak as well, but it's still interesting. I gotta collect more presents. Alright, let's try and get a circle done before I have to get going. But I'll be back again tomorrow. And quite possibly later tonight if the mood strikes. Alright, here is the level 3 blueprint maker. Look at this puppy right here. And I've already set it up. So I can fly around.
So you got 5. It's a 5 by 5.
6 by 6.
Oh,
5 by 5 is the level 2.
maybe with hopefully we'll get a bigger one.
Level 3, I think, is the largest one we get. The circles in this game are a little weird.
They're 72-sided.
Hmm?
If you do all of the increments, it's 72 sides.
Yeah, it's insane. Actually, I don't want this one right now. If I need to do something else. Alright. There's a bunch of like, you gotta like delete some to get some in. It's kind of a pain. I don't know why I'm not just zooping this. That would make too much sense now, wouldn't it? Remembering.
You make a circle blueprint, and I'll steal it from you.
I'm sorry, what?
If you make the circle blueprint, I'll steal it off you.
I kind of was hoping that you would think that, because you've done plenty of work for me, so least I can do is try to get some stuff. Uh-oh. Where am I? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Because I know I don't want to do this over and over again. I figure if we can get the blueprint done.
Because that's what you have to do in No Man's Sky. You have to keep rebuilding the same thing over and over again.
I know. I would love No Man's to have a blueprint maker. Oh, could you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
They could call it a cloning machine, whatever. Just put it in there. Or a part maker.
And then just count it as one part.
Yeah, exactly.
So that the blueprint part that you make only counts as one part in your part count.
That would be great. Yeah, but you probably couldn't because you maybe want to delete a section of it or something, you know what I mean? Kind of like this one.
Yeah, even if you delete it though, that it would still count as one part as the blueprint. You know what I mean? If you can remove stuff from it, but it would still count as one part. I do.
Mm.
I mean, I managed to do it in this game.
The problem with the blueprint maker is, you know, you can't go outside the bounds. Even just a little bit sometimes, you know, you're like, I just need that little fraction. Sorry.
Okay.
Around 15 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. 15. And now 16. Oh, 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 oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You must do that 17 times. And you will have a perfect circle. Well,
Or you can just download the blueprint.
what do you mean?
Well, I'm just going to grab the blueprint because I'm already in your game.
Oh, yeah, so now you have the blueprint, yeah.
Copy.
But that looks, the pattern is as even as I can get it. I mean, it all crosses properly from what I can tell. Let's take a look at it in the real world. Save this. Oh. Hypothetically, oh really? That's interesting.
What?
See how the center part is rotating? Just the center? That's pretty wild.
Oh. I think it's all rotating because if you see there's an arrow.
Yeah. See how it's following the...
Yeah. Cool.
Right, just for hardy har-hars.
Have fun with that.
Let's see how this extends. Filling in the center is where it becomes an issue. Getting the right angle as well, you know, getting the right placement. The circles in this game are a bit more difficult. Knowing where to kind of place your cursor. I don't dig it as much, that's for sure. As NMS. Zooping is definitely almost a necessity. Yeah, but see here, this is where it gets funky. So you have to like remove your inner. That's what I don't like about the circle in this game. And finding that right that's where it becomes a pain. And unfortunately, you can't bring it out. You're almost better off making it in the field. In some ways, but you can go through and just try to fill the gaps. It's just really not intuitive. See what I mean? I have to like get in here. Find that right spot. It looks like underneath is the way to go, but you're not always going to be in that, you know, position. But if you can get the outside ring where you want it, then you could probably zoop each one of the next ones into the interior. You know, figure out what your circumference that you want. Just very time consuming. You know, and then that whole trying to make sure you're symmetrical. I suppose maybe trying to get your compass points in Oh, all right. I know it's possible. Let me keep that center bit. No, stop that, moron. Change your zoot first. So you'd have to do that for your center. I'm almost wondering if it's easier to just do it in the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just, I mean, for some things, I wish I could do this as a vertical, especially because of the pattern.
Yeah, I love that.
But you can only use like pillars and things like that. Although, what I could do...
If you can make a vertical, that'd be awesome.
No, I don't think the game allows it, quite honestly. Not without a mod. They do have a mod for it. Yeah, see, trying to find that central one is a nightmare.
My controller's going nuts. Oh, I guess I have to leave the game.
What happened?
My whole thing's going crazy.
Ah, here we go. Yeah, I bet you doing this in the field would be the way to go.
I have to go for a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm actually going to be heading out in about, let me see what time it is. In about an hour. No, actually in about 30 minutes. Never mind. So yeah,
okay, I'm going to have to
minutes.
go too because I got Victoria coming, so.
All right, if you see me on later, hit me up.
Okay. Take
right.
care. Bye.
Bye. Thank
everyone.
you, Katrine.
You're welcome.
So, still a pain though, you know what I mean? It just seems to sort of follow that, still a big pain in the, you know, you might as well just do a circle in the field. It really is kind of an easier task. Although I could see maybe The other way to do it is to lay it on top, I think. Like do... See, it doesn't even want to do the same. That's what it should be. See how that B is different? A very different circle understanding than what we're used to in No Man's Sky. That is for certain. So what if I do it like that? Because we know that's right. That should be... That crosses there. That's where it gets weird. That is not... Or what? I just keep going around like that. But then the minute we go here, we have that problem. Well, that's even all the way till there. Is that... Yeah, see, that's a wider point. All right, interesting. So, let's call this our front. One. Alright. Now you... should be that. Yeah, this is a kind of a pain. I'll take No Man's Sky circle making any day. I mean, this is still practical. It still works. Alright, how am I going to know where my center point is on this one? Or do I now come to the outside and do a 2x2? Like a fold over here. And then what? Got the same fold? No, it is not. So we need to somehow get to this middle bit between the two, which is... it doesn't seem to exist. That's the problem. It's like a notch too far. Yeah, you're better off doing it in the field. You're just better off doing it in the field. I was just checking to see if I could do the same increment. And I totally could. But much easier to do out in the field. I'm gonna 100% say that. Doesn't mean you can't make this blueprint. But you will find that if you're used to building like in No Man's Sky, this might frustrate you a little. Especially if you want to do, like, I want that middle part right here. And I can't get it. Like the one that goes between those two. So this is why I'm thinking you're better off just making it where you need it. It just seems to make more sense to me. Because I can't move myself to check it, because then that screws up. Right. And because of the way that these circles are comprised or made of, it's not... Let's go 4. That's 4. Oops. See what I mean? It's just the way that the scale is in comparison to what we're used to in No Man's Sky. For some odd reason, it does not have that little middle bit. Which makes this a little bit frustrating. Yeah, but if you look at the pattern, I don't know, there's something that doesn't appear right to me on this. But I know we've done... I know we've done properly, but... Alright, interesting enough. See? I don't know if I'm liking this or not. But that could just be... You know, how it looks with the pattern, because it's clipping over itself. But the rest of the pattern looks symmetrical. You know what I mean? Like everything else looks fine. The diamonds are where they're supposed to be, and yeah, I don't know. Good questions. Okay. I think it might be time for me to say goodbye for today. We'll be back again tomorrow. No need for sorrow. We'll be grinding away in the factory again tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, but we didn't go outside of the blueprint. So we were completely in the blueprint bit. I built what we built in the blueprint outside so I could, see. Oh, yeah, no, I did save it. Believe me, it's saved as a blueprint. That's how we did the one on the outside of the maker. So we had one, that we made interior, and then one that was out. But we have gotten pretty far. I do want to get to building stuff. I want to make fun things. And eventually we will get there. But for right now, we are just trying to do the last bits of whatever we can here to make this all work for us. Well, this was neat. I like our Fixmas wreath. It's pretty wild. I think that came out pretty good. Quick little drop in there. Lighting, as most games, is always a little, I gotta figure it out. Yes, correct. That's where I was trying to mess around and see how things were fitting, you know what I mean? Was because of that. Space crickets. All right. Yes, I can expand it on the ground. Yes, correct. I had it up in the air because I wanted to see if getting underneath was, a better way to kind of get things to connect. But it's kind of a hit or miss scenario. So I think doing it out in the field is the way to go. I think that is the best. Making a blueprint is good as well, but I don't know, just something funky. It's just the way that things snap in the game. You know what I mean? That's where it differs. So, all right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for spending some time here. I do appreciate it. We'll be back again tomorrow, Christmas Eve, with some more Satisfactory. And then Christmas Day, we're going to be streaming. And you never know what we'll be streaming. I mean, definitely some Satisfactory. Maybe some Ark if Hellboy's not doing much. You never know. Maybe some No Man's Sky. So, anyway. Oh, hey, guess what? I haven't had my ugly mug up there for a while, which is good. All right, y'all. We will see you soon. Thanks again. Until next time, this has been me, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you pioneers out there a little bit of love, peace, and machine grease. Get your action pants on. Get your factories building. Start building some wild and wacky stuff. Bend the rules. Try to break that build mechanic. Let's see if we can get some floors flipped around in this game, or some belts on the wall, but flatly. All right, y'all. We'll see you soon. Take care, y'all. Bye, everybody.
Action Pants Gaming.
Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing pots together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right.